Hey guys, Brian with Cajun Cardboard coming at you with a sort of a hybrid PSA grade reveal. This is a 170 card shipment that I sent to PSA 15 and a half months ago. As you know, if you've watched my channel, I'm trying to collect the entire 300 card 2012 Prism basketball base set in PSA 10 condition. First set of Prism, I really like the set. Base is doable. Silver, green, gold, probably not doable. Super crazy expensive, but the base was affordable at the time that I started this set chase about 19 months ago. I feel like it'll be a thing one day. I mean, people are calling it the modern day 1986 Fleer set. I wouldn't go that far because I think the pop counts are going to be significantly higher than 86 Fleer. Maybe the silver set would be similar to the 1986 Fleer, but I'm trying to collect the base set. So I sent these 170 cards off. They're all commons, so I'm not going to do a typical grade reveal where I show you everything. And I'm saying like truly commons. This 300 card set is 150 veteran players, then a 50 card legends set, which includes, you know, true legends like Wilt and Shaq and, you know, guys like that. But then it also includes some not so legendary guys like, you know, Derek Coleman and Kelly Tripucka and, you know, Lambeer and stuff like that. And then there is, believe it or not, there's an entire 100 rookie set. And remember, the reason is there was no Prism or Topps Chrome product the year before for 2011. So this set does feature the rookie cards for a lot of amazing players, right? Kawhi Leonard, Anthony Davis, I'm going to forget a bunch. Middleton, Kyrie Irving, Klay Thompson, Jimmy Butler. Who am I forgetting? Anyway, lots and lots. There's plenty more. I'm not going to go through all that. That's not what this is about. It's not an embellishment of the 2012 Prism set. I just wanted you guys to know why I was collecting the set. I think it will mean something one day. So I sent these 170 common cards because you couldn't go buy PSA 10s. Some of these cards were pop 0 when I sent this 16 months ago. Most of them were less than pop 10. So I had to, and I'm not exaggerating, I bought about 6,000 or 7,000 raw 2012 Prism cards, sight unseen most of the time, and just took a chance, got them in, inspected the cards. I mean, I probably bought about 25 at least of each. What would that be? Yeah, so I bought about 25 of each. Some of the stars I bought in PSA 10 because you could just go buy them, right? LeBron and Anthony Davis and Kawhi and Kyrie and Butler and all those guys. I just bought those PSA 10s. That's fine. But the commons, nobody had ever graded them. So keep in mind at the time, I think grading was either $8, maybe $10, and of course it ballooned to $12, right? And that's what this order is. It's a $12 per card order. But what you had to do was, and what I had to do, and as it turns out, there's probably like 7 or 8 of us that did this. You had to buy all the raw cards. You had to get them, clean them. Centering is first and foremost on these cards. You got to make sure the centering's good. Edges and corners are almost always fantastic because they're real thick, sturdy cardstock. These cards are tanks. So surface and centering were the two big concerns. If there's any hairline scratches, you can't hide it. There's a lot of sheer, really like clean, silvery, chromish surface area. So if there was anything wrong with these cards as far as a surface scratch, you cannot hide it. The other thing is centering. The borders are very clear. Left-right centering sticks out like a sore thumb. So both myself and my 20-year-old son, he was 18 at the time, and that gives you an idea of how long it took PSA. We went through thousands upon thousands upon thousands, and I have a massive spreadsheet that I'm going to show you once I do finally complete the set. But I have a massive spreadsheet of what I sent to PSA, what I already have, which ones I need, how many I have, you know, raw, how many are at PSA, how many I have yet to inspect and clean. And so we went through the same cleaning process, and I've sent a total of 4 orders. And we're going to talk about this. I'm going to show you my spreadsheet in a second. I've sent, let's see, that's 400, 500, 600, maybe 700 total I've sent to PSA. Yeah, I know it sounds like a big investment, but again, we're going to break it down on my spreadsheet. I might be upside down on this bad boy right now, but the good news is I've been able to offload some of these on other PSA 10 2012 Prism set collectors and PSA 9 set collectors that I've gotten to meet through Instagram and Facebook. It's really cool. When you post cards, sometimes you meet people who are kind of pursuing the same goals that you have in the hobby. So it's not been a bloodbath money-wise that you would think it might be. Again, the cards in 2012 Prism have gone way down from the time that I started this, but that's okay. So I've got all these raw cards. This is the 4th of 5 shipments that I just got back. Again, I'm not going to show you all the cards, but what I do want to do is I'm going to pull up the spreadsheet and we want to talk about a few things. So I'm going to switch you over here. As you can see, top line here, right? We've got 170 cards at $12 per card. It was shipped February 3rd. I got it back last week, so about 15 and a half months. That's a long wait. A lot of things about this set certainly changed in 15 and a half months. My price point per card, I know you're going to think this is crazy, was $1 per card. Special thanks to Burbank Sports Cards. I bought literally thousands of cards from them because they have them in bulk, right? So I would get maybe 25. I'd inspect them with my jeweler's loop. Sometimes you didn't need a jeweler's loop. Sometimes you could just see surface scratches and centering very clearly. But have a jeweler's loop. I have my process. I clean my cards. I use microfibers. You know, I take care of the cards. I look at the cards. I make judgment calls. I've used the same discretion from card 1 that I submitted all the way through card 700 so far that I've submitted. And this submission group was no different than the first submission group as far as scrutiny and methods that I employ to clean the cards, way that I pack the cards, the quantity of cards I sent. All of those things have stayed uniform throughout, right? So this order is just like the third order, is just like the second order, is just like the first order as far as my scrutiny. And you know, I'm not more desperate now sending lower condition cards hoping for a 10 or begging for a 10. I literally employed the same, you know, quality control as I always have. And by the way, if you can see, my eye is extremely red today. When I woke up this morning, I know it's disgusting, I put earwax removal in my eyes instead of eye drops. The same 18-year-old son that helped me with this, for some reason, put earwax removal drops right next to where my eye drop bottle is. And so I dropped a bunch of earwax removal in my eyeball. I'd highly recommend you guys don't do that. My eye matches this shirt, which matches my neck. So I'm about as red can get right now. Anyway, getting back to the point. So same way that I did orders 1, 2, and 3. This is order number 4. Total grading cost was $2,096. I sent 170 cards, so add $170 to that. I've got a little table down here. I calculated the fair market value of the cards as $55.19, so it's a humongous win. You can see how many PSA 8s, 9s, and 10s I got. I got 126 PSA 10s, so a 74% gem rate, which was fantastic. One of the best that I've ever received. Especially for 2012 Prism, because those surface scratches are a bear, man. I'm telling you, if you've got anything on there, it's not getting a 10. I assigned a fair market value of $5 for the PSA 8s or worse, $12 for the PSA 9s, and $40 for the PSA 10s. The 10s can be worth more. In fact, I've already offloaded 14 of these at $70 per card to another set collector who I've got a relationship with. When I get mine in and they're duplicates, I sell to him. And I've got a couple of other guys on the Rolodex speed dial that I'm going to reach out to. And I will be able to move a lot of these PSA 10s to those guys for more than $40. But generally speaking, some will go for $25, some will go for $30, some will, like a Keller Trapuka went for like $300 the other day. So there's no rhyme or reason. $40 per card per PSA 10, even for the commons, is an extremely conservative estimate. So I really believe the fair market value of this 170 card order might be more than $5,519. So from that perspective, I feel pretty good about the move. I feel pretty good about this order. I only needed, out of 170 cards, I got 126 10s. I already have 283 of the set, so I could only use 6 of the 126. So I've got 120 PSA 10s I need to sell. I've got 37 PSA 9s I need to sell, and I've probably got another 100 or so PSA 9s and 10s in my office over here off screen that I also need to sell. So I am looking to move this inventory. I'm collecting one set only, PSA 10 condition, so none of the other cards mean anything to me. And so I'm going to do okay financially on this order, just like the prior orders where I did very well. So I'm recouping some of the money that I initially spent on an overpriced LeBron, an overpriced Steph Curry, an overpriced Kobe, an overpriced Harden, overpriced Kawhi, etc., etc. So I overpaid for those PSA 10s because those cards have come down like, I mean, they've jumped off a mountain down into a sewer. I mean, they are way down from where I bought them at. I took an absolute bath on those cards. So hopefully I can recoup some of that money by selling these duplicates. But here's what I really wanted to show you guys. So anyway, long story short, I did really good on the order as far as the gem percentage. It's going to work out financially. That's great. Of course, I haven't taken out shipping or taxes or any of that crap. Here's what I wanted to show you. I've kept track of my 4 submissions that I've sent. These are all 2012 Prisms, like I said. Same submission process, same bulk value submission, level with PSA. I've inspected the cards the same. I've used the same degree of scrutiny. I've cleaned the cards the same. I've examined the centering of the cards the same. I've dealt with scratches the exact same way. Everything, I bought these cards from eBay, ComC, Burbank, whatever. And these aren't special cards. I literally got 20 or 30 of each sometimes. I examined it. And if I had 5 that I could send that I thought had a chance of 10, I sent 5. If I got 1, I sent 1. If I got 12, I sent all 12. Just because I figured they'd be something in PSA 10 one day. So same everything, right? Everything about these 4 orders is the same. I want to show you how absolutely arbitrary the grading process is with PSA. First order, 232 cards, sent September 2020, received June 28th, 2021, 35% gem rate. 35% PSA 10s on 2012 Prism cards. Next submission, same thing. 99 cards, 33% gem rate. 33 out of 99, right on the number. Same thing. Both sent late 2020, both received in 2021. Here's where it gets funny. And this is why I'm telling you it's absolutely arbitrary, right? Now that PSA is catching up on the backlog, now that there's no reason to hammer people on grades to stop them from sending cards, look how magically my gem rate more than doubles, significantly more than doubles. My last 2 submissions that I've gotten back, 75% and 74.1% last week. That is not, there's no way that's possible. There's no way that is possible. Nothing about the way that I examine these cards, the quality of the cards, the value of the cards, the condition of the card. I employed exactly the same practice, and PSA is giving me a double gem percentage. I can't stress enough how much it matters what particular individual is sitting down at the table looking at your cards on any given day. And if you tell me that 4 people look at my, Gustavo Ayllón or Kelly Tripucka 2012 PSA 10 Prism card, I'm going to tell you you're a liar. There is no way that is the case. There is no way 2 people are looking at a $1 raw 2012 Prism common card and determining whether it's a 9 or 10. I don't care what you say. I don't care if you say there's some kind of process where it goes to a second grader to approve it. That's great. There's no way I can go from a 35%, 33% to 75 and 74. There's just no way. Nothing changed about the way that I did things. Nothing changed about the cards. Anyway, I just wanted to share that with you guys. I'm not going to bore you showing you all these goofy cards. I'm telling you, they're all just for set collectors. If you're a set collector in 2012 Prism, reach out to me. I do have a list of probably 5 or 6 guys in order that I'm always going to try to move these to. I've reached out to 2 of them so far, and then the next on my list, I'm going to start sending emails saying, hey, here's what I have left. If you're interested, let me know, and we'll work a deal out. And I move these things at a pretty dang good price just because I need to move them. They mean nothing to me, but they really do mean a lot to other set collectors, and I really do like helping other set collectors who are chasing the same sets as me, so that's part of the hobby. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think about the arbitrary nature of these gem percentages on exactly the same type of cards sent by the same person, cleaned and submitted the exact same way. I just don't buy it. I don't care what anybody says. I think there is a tremendous amount of arbitrary guessing going on when you send cards, and it just depends on the scrutiny and how harsh that particular individual wants to grade your cards on that particular day. No rhyme or reason, in my opinion. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Keep collecting, stay positive in the hobby, and peace.